News from Afghanistan. While evacuation operations from Afghanistan are ongoing, thousands of Afghans continue to crowd outside of Kabul's airport, waiting to flee the country, ahead of a deadline set for August 31st. The Taliban have said they will reject any demands by Western forces to extend the deadline to allow more time to complete the evacuation operation.
Thousands of Afghans continue to crowd outside of Kabul's airport on Tuesday, waiting to flee the country ahead of a deadline set for August 31. Widespread chaos punctuated by sporadic violence has gripped Kabul airport, with Western troops and Afghan security guards driving back crowds desperate to flee following the Taliban's takeover of the Afghan capital on August 15.
فرق بین طالبای 20 سال پیش تا حال چی است؟
هیچ فرقش نیست. حال کم فشار چی است بین المللی است که چیز نمیگن که یا برن کلشان باغ زدنشان شروع میشه.
Taliban warned on Monday there would be consequences if the United States and its allies extend their presence in Afghanistan beyond next week. Taliban spokesman Suhail Shaheen told Sky News on Monday if the US or UK were to seek additional time to continue evacuations, the answer is no. US President Joe Biden said on Sunday that he would not like to extend the deadline for evacuations, but the talks were ongoing. Meanwhile, top UN human rights official Michelle Bachelet said on Tuesday that she had received credible reports of serious violations committed by the Taliban in Afghanistan and urged the UN Human Rights Council to set up a mechanism to closely monitor Taliban actions.
In particular, we have also received credible reports of serious violation of international humanitarian law and human rights abuses taking place in many areas under effective Taliban control. They include, among others, summary executions of civilians and all the combat members of the Afghan National Security Forces. Restrictions on the right of women, including the right to move around freely and girls' right to attend school.
She urged the Taliban to honor commitments to respect the rights of women and girls and ethnic and religious minorities and refrain from reprisals. The UN Human Rights Council is holding an emergency session at the request of Pakistan and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation to set up a mechanism to closely monitor Taliban actions.